Just a little new update, and I have finished it. What did I call it? Tears of the Heart, something like that. It is just whatever came to mind comes out, and then it somehow ends up on the canvas. Not necessarily how I thought it would turn out, but hey, ultimately it's about creating, the creativity itself. The moment we are consciously creating, remember we are creators, we are more in alignment of who we are. And that is why creativity is so important, which can be anything. It can be creating dishes, food, cakes, art, joinery, carpentry. It doesn't really matter as long as it's coming from the heart. That's the key. So I'm not standing at my easel. Yes, I do have an easel, as you know. It is really about doing it. Who am I? Or let me try to rephrase it. How do I feel while I am doing? We are spending too much time in doing, which is fine. But how do you feel while you're doing? Who are you when you're doing? That is the key. Am I painting out of obligation? Am I posting out of obligation? Or am I doing it because it feels right? Am I doing it because I feel by sharing my vulnerability, my skills, my wisdom, it may help somebody else. And if it helps just the one person, just one, it has done its job. Being in service and at the same time doing what feels right in here, it's priceless. You can't put a price on it. It's as simple as that. And that is why it took me some time to really get to grips with it. What does it actually mean? I was told in the past, you're doing too much. You're always doing. You need to be. What does it even mean? Be. Who am I being? Even somebody else said to me, well, it doesn't matter what you do, how much work you put out, if you don't believe in yourself. I said, well, this is great and wonderful. And where is the tool? How do I do this? And it happens a lot for various reasons, because I don't ask more questions. But I suppose it is because we are all so unique in our own journeys that one answer will not fit. So we really have to do the inner work. So the question is not how I do this believing in myself. The question could be, why am I not believing in myself? From where is this coming? From where is this thought pattern coming? Inner work. And it's the inner work which is helping us to grow on all levels. Certainly, we are no longer the victim. Life is happening for us, not to us. And being, for me, is being more in the present, in the here and now. Now, if you have told me this morning, I've actually had a friend here, my dear friend Linda. We went for a walk. I had no idea I was going to paint a couple of hours later. It happened. We had our walk, we had a cup of tea, she left, I vacuumed, then I made my dinner, cleaned up the kitchen, and then I was lying down on the bed, self-inquiry. It didn't quite work the way I thought it would do. Too restless, the cat was coming. I've tried, but just being, with the breath is very helpful. Then I went into the kitchen to make some coffee, which I did. I do like my coffee. And then I painted. I actually had to find my watercolor paper. I knew where the watercolors were. And here we are. That was, it's nearly 5 o'clock. It's not a bad day, is it? So yeah, this is finished now, I believe. And yeah, I will go with the word or words with Tears of the Heart somehow. Yeah, I may put a bit more of pastels on so it's less stark white. Yeah, it is interesting, at least. So who knows what happens next time I take the watercolors out. I do hope that you find some comfort in here, watching me blundering through, doing it anyway, feeling the fear. And as I said, if it helps one person knows that, you're not on your own. That's all it needs to do. Bye for now.